In a perfect world, Super Smash Bros. Would have the most bonkers roster that any game could ever have. Unfortunately, we have characters that fans actually wanted, like Ridley, King K. Rool, Banjo and Kazooie, Sora. I mean, come on, you're telling me you'd rather have those characters than one of the most iconic RPG characters, that being Ness's dad? Don't blame you, but this is where I come in. I'm going to give characters that have little to no chance of being in Smash a hypothetical moveset if they somehow made it in. Well, except for Ness's father, there's no way I can make a moveset from a phone. Regardless, welcome to the first episode of Moveset Grabbag, where we actually won't be covering a newcomer today. No, we'll be doing a moveset of our only veteran in the series, Daisy. Now in Ultimate, she was added as an Echo Fighter for Peach, where she has the exact same moveset. That's good and all, but I personally feel that she should not have been an Echo, as most of Peach's moves just don't really fit Daisy. Some do, but most don't. Whether it's in terms of personality or something she has just, never done before. I feel that she should have a moveset specifically made for her, and it is something that we'll be exploring today. Though before that, for the purposes of this moveset, she will not be wearing her iconic dress. Instead, she'll be wearing her sports outfit. This was done as I think a large majority of her moveset would be better suited with this outfit. Now, with that out of the way, Daisy will be at the exact same weight class she was before. She will have 2 jumps and no additional movement options. For her jab, she'll let out 2 punches and ending in a roundhouse kick. This move will deal little damage, but does have considerable knockback at the end. For a dash attack, she'll perform her Super Dash in Mario and Sonic at the 2020 Olympic Games, a trail of daisies included. It would be similar to Kirby's, where it would be strong at the start, but weaker as it goes. For a side tilt, she'll have a 2-hit attack with her boxing gloves, with the animation being borrowed from another one of the Olympic Games. This move would also be similar to the jab, where it would be strong, but wouldn't exactly kill until higher percents. Her up tilt would be a quick vertical headbutt. Pretty good for starting combos, not much else. Her down tilt can stay the same as the one she had in Ultimate, but instead of it being a grounded spike, it can be a weak launching move similar to Mario's. Pretty good for starting combos as it doesn't do too much damage, but it can lead into other attacks. For her side smash, she swings her baseball bat with full force, which can send a foe flying even at mid percents. However, if you miss, you can input it again where she very frustratingly hits her bat on the ground for a chance of hitting something, though it is far weaker than its original hit. This move can also reflect projectiles, but it should be noted that the second hit can't. For her up smash, she holds up a sign and thrusts it in the air. This references her more showbirdie personality, which can typically be seen in games such as Mario Tennis and Mario Strikers. This would also be a pretty strong move if you hit it on the sign, though weaker if you hit it in the middle. Her down smash would perform the splits, similar to Min Min and a couple of the Spaceys. And similar to Min Min, it's very quick and pretty strong. So be careful when getting hit by this move, you don't want to be near the ledge. For her neutral air, she'll use the Chomp Golf from the Mario Party games, which will make a sound so loud that it creates a single hit shockwave around her. It's a fairly weak move, but it's a pretty good burst option if you're looking to rack up percents, or if you just need someone to get off you. For a forward air, she uses her tennis racket by swinging it downwards for spiking. If it sweet spots, it, spikes. Pretty strong, though it wouldn't really spike until high or mid percents, something like 70% or whatever. For back air, she'll do a quick hard hitting kick backwards, similar to Sonic's back air, with the animation referencing one of the tricks in Mario Kart Wii. For up air, she performs a flip kick, similar to what she does in the Strikers and Olympic games. It's similar to Min Min and Terry's, where it's very quick and very good for combos, especially starting them or laddering. And her down air, she reels up her legs to force him down for a stomp, similar to the Falcon and his Wizard clone, with its spiking when hit at the sweet spot. Onto her grabs. She grabs with both her hands and pummels by headbutting her opponent. Her forward throw is a drop kick. Not as powerful as Bowser's, but it does send considerably far. Her back throw would pick up her opponent with one hand and slam him on the other side of her. Again, not too strong, but a pretty good way to get your opponent away from you. And her up and down throw can be the same as previous moves, her up throw being the same as it was in Ultimate, while her down throw is actually Peach's down throw in Smash 4. Yeah, I know I said that some of Peach's moves wouldn't fit her, but I think this move actually fits Daisy better than Peach, to be honest. For Daisy's neutral special, she will summon a bed of daisies, which would reference her special move in various Mario Sports titles, such as Super Sluggers and Mario Sports Mix. In Smash, it will stay there for about 10 seconds. If the opponent is there for too long, say for about a second, they will fall asleep. This is technically a reference to her original Final Smash, which really is just Peach's. Though you wouldn't have to mash nearly as much, because that would just be too broken if you had to. For her side special, she will drive the standard Kart from Mario Kart 8. With this, you can go across the stage while trying to hit your opponents. Maybe something similar to Wario's bike. Though, unlike the bike however, pressing the special button again will form a glider, which can be pretty useful for horizontal recovery. If you hit someone on the ground, or if you press the special button again, you'll spin out, which would actually deal more knockback if you landed it. So be sure to press it if you ever need to KO your opponent at lower percents. For her up special, she will climb up a set of invisible stairs. This borrows from her special move in Mario Tennis Ace's Bloom Blast. It doesn't go up very far, but it's decent for vertical recovery. And for her down special, this will use her super ability in Mario Strikers Charged, the Crystal Smash. In that game, 6 large spikes form around her to throw her opponents off and possibly get the ball back. In Smash, it could be a charged move where if you hold it for a second, 2 spikes will form around her. Though if you hold it for 4 seconds, then 4 spikes will form around her instead. The spikes would be pretty powerful if it lands, but it gives her a ton of end lag, especially if you charge it. This move cannot be used in the air. For Daisy's final smash, it will be her Mega Strike in Mario Strikers Charge. She'll perform a cinematic final smash with the kick being the thing that initiates it. Her opponents will go flying through the air while Daisy starts to glow green and black, with a crystal glove forming around her hand. Finish it with a hard punch. This will result in a diagonal spike and kill at very early percentages, even KOing at 100%. And now onto her alts. Her default will have a more orange color scheme, basically what she usually wears. Her player 2 will have a green shirt, blue shorts, and brown shoes, that being a reference to Luigi, who, let's be honest, they're partners at this point. I mean, Daisy's circuit pretty much exemplified that. Her player 3 will have pink clothes and shoes and blue and gold earrings, that being a reference to Peach. Her player 4 will have a light blue shirt, silver shorts, and light blue shoes, a reference to Rosalina. Player 5 will have a red shirt and shorts and black shoes, that being a reference to Pauline. Her player 6 will have a white shirt, orange shorts, and orange and yellow shoes, that being a reference to her Sailor Daisy ult in Mario Kart Tour. And for her players 7 and 8 ults, it will actually don her outfit from Mario Strikers, with the first one being orange and the second one being a more turquoise color. Her stage entrance will have her fly down and land hard, just like her entrance in Mario Strikers Charge. Her first taunt burns herself by flaunting herself, referencing a goal animation in Mario Strikers Charged. Her second taunt could be the same as her side taunt in Ultimate. Her third taunt has her take out her tennis racket, poses while yelling, a reference to her taunt animation in Mario Tennis Ultra Smash and Aces. 2 of her victory animations in Ultimate will be retained, as I think it does suit her. Though as for her third one, it has Luigi holding a trophy earned when completing a tournament in Mario Power Tennis. But we can see Daisy coming in with roller skates while saying, she then will circle around him, grab the trophy, and end it with a one-armed hug, a reference to her trophy animation in Mario Power Tennis, like previously stated. And that was the reimagining of Daisy in Super Smash Bros. I really hope you enjoyed this video because there was a lot that went into it. First off, there was making this moveset, which I really enjoyed, as I will for any future movesets. But also, all the art in this video was made by @EndoMintendo on Instagram. a personal friend of mine. And he's also done a lot of the other art in this channel, with some thumbnails and even the avatars that I show off in basically every video at this point. We had a lot of fun making this, and I really hope that you enjoyed this moveset too. I can't wait to get this series really started after Mighty, and I hope you enjoy what's coming up next. Anyway, see you next time.